Hello everyone. Hi, it's me, Prov. And today, wait, that's not how I'm supposed to do it. Sorry, how's everyone going? How's everyone doing? Because I am a little bit tired, but honestly, while I may be a bit tired, I also kind of, I want to. Hello, friendship at that. How are you doing? I'm a bit tired, but as I was about to say, I just while I'm tired, I also want to get this done. I would like to get this done. So ready? Wait. 1, 2, 3. What the hell? I'm trying to figure out. Okay, I'm being told that my sound is not very good right now. Okay, wait. I'm going to raise the volume of the microphone a little. I'm going to raise the volume of the microphone. And I'm just trying basically. Oh, it's good now? Has my voice stopped being crunchy? Or is it still crunchy? Let's... Okay, give me a sec. Wah wee wah wah, wah wee wah wah, woolly babu wooby babu wooba. Okay, is it fine now? Okay, I guess that maybe there was a problem with the bitrate or something. But alright, we have dealt with the scuff. I'm saying dealt with the scuff because it turns out that at the beginning of the at the beginning of the stream, there was that weird part where that sounds bad. At the beginning of the stream, there was a whole part where the music wasn't on. So, it's starting really well. That's what I'm saying. We're going to try to get this a little. We're going to try to get this rigged, perhaps. If I could get this at least somewhat rigged, that would make me very happy. Also, this is not working out here. This should be further in. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to have to save this as. I'm going to remove the mirror, the mirror modifier. And I'm going to just apply this one. . for the little bow applied. The eyes. I'm going to apply the eyes too. I think I should be able to. Up, boom. I've forgotten in which order to do things, by the way, so you know, that's going to be fun. If I could... Okay, that's the tail. I'm going to hide the coat. The coat should always be... Sorry, the coat should always be there. But I could attach the tail. Could attach the tail if I could be bothered to do so. But maybe I won't be. Boop. The teeth I am going to apply the mirror to, but I'm going to check. Yeah, they look reasonably tooth-like. So apply, and I'm going to start by making the armor, the body parts. I'm going to parent it to the armature. Hopefully, things should be fine. They may not be fine. There's only one way to find out. Wait. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Thank you. Is it no? Is it Control P? Armature deform with empty group with envelope weights. You know what? Let's do with empty groups for a start. Okay. And now I messed up. So let's wait for a sec. Those tail bones, they should be named differently. Because that sucks. Why would you do that? Why would you want that? We're going to just call them tail 0, tail 1, tail 2 instead. How many tail bones did I make? 8. Well, 9. Okay. Leg upper, leg lower, those should be fine. But spine lower, spine upper, neck, head, eye, ear. There's going to be a bunch of hair, but we won't care for now. Like, we're just literally not going to care about the hair, because we're not rigging the hair yet. Everything is fine. Now we save again. And now we select the body, the armature. We ask for empty groups. And here we see a bunch of empty groups. Way. Can we start weight painting? Yes. So she turned blue. She turned blue because I'm currently looking at the hip bone, and it's telling me that that nothing is weighted to the hip bones. So if the hip bone moves, hello. What's going on here? Oh, what's going on here? I seem to not have disabled some test things, so I'm going to have to disable some test things. Thank you, you know? Give me a sec. Give me a sec. What is this? This I can disable. Sorry, I appear to have left some. Yeah, you know what? That's great. And actually, you are letting me know by looking at my own face, so big like this, that I have not applied lip sync for some reason. My lip sync keeps going away. Yeah. Does she have? Yes, she has Haziron. I think she's had Haziron for a while, or at least I think Haziron has been an option for a while. I think I gifted her a special weapon. Yeah. But hello, Ednem. Hello. I've been cooking a lot of stuff. With Vinyan, with Mix It Up, with all that sort of good shit. And yeah, so I seem to have left some weird command leftovers everywhere. Unfortunate, but it is how it is, they say. So I'm quickly going to. I've started rigging. I'm the only one who's rigging here. But I'm going to start. I'm starting to rig the model. So. That's what? Yeah, she's. Yeah, I'm just going to. I need to set up everything that's assigned to the hip bone right now. And in fact, I have. Oh, what's going on here? Sorry, I'm just realizing. Okay, good. There's still leg upper left and leg upper right. Good. I wonder if I could sort them by. Could I sort them by bone hierarchy instead? Oh, they are sorted by bone hierarchy. Yeah, she needs to. That's a bit of an unfortunate situation. Yeah. But how are you doing? Yeah, as I said, busy rigging this. I need to check something important though. If I assign this to the left upper leg, is the right upper leg going to be properly rigged as well? Because yes, okay, that's good. It's actually making everything symmetrical. I'm happy about that. Didn't do much today. It's not that you didn't do much today. You rested today. Today was resting day. Just enjoy. Also, thank you for the hydrate earlier, and I should re-drink. My wife made me a nice drink earlier. It was very tasty. You know what I should be doing my my painting with? Probably the pen, no? Maybe. I don't know. Lower leg. I'm going to have to sign all of this. I'm just painting very crudely for now. Because because it doesn't really matter how much I like. I don't need to do it very precisely, I think. Like, okay, if I do weights normalize all, that's probably not really going to help. That's why is it not? Oh, huh. Okay, that might not be. Give me a sec. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out whether there's a chance that I could just mirror vertices grouped in, yeah, flipping them to the sides. Can I mirror all though? Well, we'll figure it out later. Foot. The left foot. It's this entire part. I swear that there's something that helps properly normalize the weights, but like normalize in a different way, in that I don't know. Again, sorry, I'm a little bit tired today, but I really wanted to stream. I wanted to stream because it's been a long day, and honestly, I think I deserve to just sit there and chill and work on this. And when I say work, I don't mean work. I mean it's an effort, but it's an effort on something that is fun, like more fun than when I go to work, and you know. So to see whether this is working right, I'm just going to hit the pose. And I'm going to just grab some bones and move them. And then I'll be able to tell if something is terribly rigged. What is the foot? Okay, so it seems like this bone really ought to be rotated differently, for a start. I think it's Control R. Yep. Control R. And that should be Should be about it. Now once I pose it, I should be able to. Yeah, it should turn into a different, like into a shape that makes more sense. All right. Now I can get back to the weight painting. I can probably start smoothing some stuff so that it doesn't look so so that the weights don't look so harsh. But at the same time, this whole thing that's entirely on the hips. This whole part. Then the leg. The leg's going to influence the butt a bit. And it's going to pull on the trousers a little, but not so much that I don't know. I'm sort of struggling to express it in words. Here there's that. Oh, I can't remember. There's a trickiness to the knee. Like it might be that. Okay, what happens if I do it like this, but then like seriously blur it here, but not so much here, like leave the knee assigned to both. Keep in mind, I haven't done this for a while. Just let's not pretend that I'm some sort of expert. I am currently flying by the seat of my pants. Here, like the shoe, or at least the back part of the padding, I'm not too sure. I have a feeling that perhaps the foot needs to have a certain influence on it, like at least on the back. because it's likely to how could I say? Because of the way the foot works, like if she stands on her toes, it's likely that the foot is going to deform the padding a bit. So really, I should lower the influence of the lower leg on it. And then we blur. We blur so that it has a bit more of a natural look to it. And again, not saying that it's the best, that it's the most elegant rigging ever, because it's not. You are probably going to find much more elegant rigging anywhere else. Oh, it doesn't help that that's it doesn't help that the I haven't actually accepted the subdivision. Like, I haven't applied the subdivision at all. So, yeah, that's going to be... It's going to be rigged a little crudely. Imagine if Darkness was the one with the crudely rigged avatar. I think I'm supposed to... Wait, I'm supposed to use my pen here. Give me a moment. Need to switch. Right, this feels a bit more natural to do. Now, of course, there remains the question, hey, how come those steel-toed boots with metal soles are deforming so well? Magic. Just magic. It's magic. I'm coming roboty on your end. Is anyone else hearing me roboty? Like, anyone else? One, two, okay. Normally... How about now? Good? Okay, thank you. Thank you, sorry. Just the scuff getting to me a little. Okay, I think this might be good. This might work. But there's something strange. There's something strange here. There's something strange going on here. Right there. What's up with that? Oh! There's a tiny little bit of leg lower that landed there. Alright. But there's a weird noodly part here. That's not right. Is it that there's hips? Oh, I see. Yeah, no, the hips shouldn't influence that far. Like, influence should probably stop somewhere around here, but then bah, that will do. Then I need to be able to see. It would be nice if I could see. Okay. Oh my god! What the hell? I don't know. I think that my microphone has stopped working or something.
Can you touch it a bit better?
I have attached it better. I've. Oh, sorry. You mean before? You mean before I disconnected? Okay. Sorry. I thought that you meant like right now. Okay, sorry. Okay. No, wait. Also, give me a sec, please. We could switch microphones, but then I think that my microphone is fine now. It's just that for some reason the cable was sort of pulled or something. Because because you were talking. Also, because sometimes you have trouble. Sometimes my microphone light seems to annoy you very much. So spine lower is almost everything up to chest. Like, yeah, I'm going to have to remember because the whole everything is hidden. Everything becomes hidden if I start painting. Yeah, no, okay. I went into the stream on a bit of with a bit of stress going on. I just had a bit of trouble before the stream, and it just got me a bit, I don't know, on edge. So the fact that I started the stream a bit hurriedly, and then there was scuff. I started thinking, okay, this is one of those days. And then there was the robot voice problem. And I thought, cool. My stream is cursed. Which it might be, all I know. Yeah, sorry for the misunderstanding. As I said, weird state of mind today that I'm in. Okay, it's time to do something dumb with the with the pose. Stupid pose activate. Actually, I'm not going to do a stupid pose. Not even. I just need every finger to be bent. Okay. now we go back to weight paint, and we are going to start working on the right clavicle. We're going to work on the right clavicle because I didn't pose the right clavicle, unlike the left clavicle. Normally, it should, yeah, things should, oh no, I have messed up. It really shouldn't affect the head. What am I doing? Oh, what's happening? What's happening? I don't like that. I really don't like it. I hate when this shit happens. Do 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 do. Yeah, I'm not even sure what I'm not even sure what's going on here. I think I might have fucked something up real bad. Okay, you know what? Forget about it. Arm upper. I'm just going to start doing the arm, you know, just, again, crudely. I do the arm crudely. Now that you see that stuff is looking like, she's looking like a weird mutant with 2 elbows, or two elbows in her arm. Yeah, but that's fine. That's because the rest of her arm is not. The rest of her arm is not assigned. Oh, yeah. And now, worse shit is happening to her hand. Like, okay, so now we are going to just assign a bit of the hand, just a bit. There's going to be a bit of a mess here. It's fine. It's fine. Things get messy in that case. But then there's the fingers. For the fingers, we're just going to do an edit. Going to do an edit because I'm just going to take everything that is here. That's our index. Okay. Index finger. So this is index 2. Yeah, that's the right hand. Thank you for the giant head. I need to think. So I assign this to her index, index 2. This I'm going to assign to index 1. and this over there, all of this, I'll assign to index 0. And then I'm going to do the same with the rest. Like this. It's going to look like a mess, you'll see. But it doesn't matter. Middle 0, middle 1, and middle 2. Then there's going to be ring 2, ring 1, ring 0, and pinky 2, pinky 1, pinky 0. And this same is thumb 0, thumb 1, tip, thumb 2. Okay. Now what happens if I look on the other side? It is horrifying. Because I haven't symmetrized everything. That's a bit of a problem. Wait, do I get to symmetrize everything? Because I would really like... There has to be something to symmetrize everything. Come on. Can I pick every vertex group? I can't pick every vertex group? This is bullshit? Oh no, that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a big problem. Give me a second. Is there something? How to mirror vertex weights? How do I symmetrize this? Yes. Hey, guess what? I should have done I should have removed the mirror modifier later. Yep, that's right. I messed up. Okay. Fine. Fine. I will save. I will do edit. I will remove half of the model. I think that's half of the model. Just remove the vertices. Yeah, actually, it's pretty much almost flawless. And you know what? Almost flawless is more than what darkness would do. And I'm going to re-add the modifier. And it's going to be at the very beginning. Very beginning, and I'm only going to merge stuff that's really, really close. Okay, what's up now? A sigh. A big sigh. Guess what? I removed the parts that I actually assigned. You know what? At break, we'll be back. We'll be right back after this moment. We'll be right back after those messages. Okay, we're back. We're back, and I fixed it. I fixed it. Everything is fine. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. Look at that. That hand is fucked up. It's okay. We're going to fix it. Because now we go to the strangely rigged hand, and we just slowly and painstakingly. Oh, wait a minute. I need to be able to... Oh, I can't paint. I can't paint this because those are not real. They're not real pixels, or they're not real real vertices. They are mirrored vertices. Also, I would like to know what the hell happened with the side of her face. What's going on here? What's up? What's up? Why? You know, we're just going to go to weight here, and we are going to assign everything here to the head. And absolutely not to the clavicle. So all I can, yeah, I'm going to go there. I'm going to assign a weight of 0 to the clavicle, and also to the other clavicle. You know, I'm just going to sort them by name. Yep, there. Clavicles, please, kindly, fuck off. And actually... Yeah. We're going to have to see. Weight paint. Okay, this is back to almost normal. Almost normal if I ignore the fact that that there's a bit of a mess here. A bit of a mess. So what we're going to do is probably just hide the head. We're going to hide the head. Vertex. No, is it mesh? Hide selected. It's gone. We can do our weight painting in peace. There's still a weird crumpled bit here that I would actually mind fixing. I think now I can probably apply the whole the mirror thing. I think it should be okay. If not, it's going to be a comedy of errors. So you know, over and over and over. It's just I have to make the joke a third time. Like I have to delete the and remake the mirror modifier a third time. Then it will be funny again. I don't understand. There's something funny happening. I'm going to save quickly before. Okay. Radius, I'd like it a bit smaller. Thank you. What if I started doing the neck? Like this part is going to move with the neck, but not the shoulders, obviously. And we can get back to the clavicle, perhaps? Or maybe the right clavicle? I'm going to paint with a bit more, like a bit more of a gentle attitude. We're going to be subtle. There's still the spine upper that's going to have a big influence on this part of the model. Well, actually, it's going to have the subtle influence. Oops, that's not what I meant to do again. Blur this as well. Save again. Yeah. So yeah, this part, this very cursed hand there. if we could fix it, it would be really cool. Like for a start, I think that maybe the hand doesn't have to have such an influence on the rest of the sleeve. The arm, like the shape of the arm, is also very cursed, but we are going to handle this. The thumb. Nope. I'm not going to let the thumb actually influence the shape of the sleeve, because it makes no sense. It's still a mess. It's still a huge mess. I am horrified. That's also what I wanted to do. I keep making a mistake between tools. Like picking a tool when I actually intended to pick the other. Like this strange geometry there, that's probably the hand that is assigned there and shouldn't be. Or at least it should be a little smoother. It's also that I didn't really pose the hand in a very... how would you say? Natural pose. So I'm going to start by... I'm going to continue setting things up like this. Oh yes, I did see the new art. That looks very cool. It does look very cool. The dragon in particular, it's intriguing. I'm wondering if it's some sort of... I don't know. Is it some sort of nature dragon? Also, yeah. Like, I'm excited about the fact that they may be doing things with other continents. Like, I'm excited about this Japanese adventure, like at least this adventure from Wizards Japan, I think, which may have to do with Karatuo. Yeah, it's true. If they... Oh, yeah. Aussie. We might need to find some lore from Aussie and like homebrew something. Please. I'm sure that anyone from down under is just wishing for lore. Please. And I stand with our Australian friends. But yeah, the dragon, I'm curious. It doesn't look nefarious. Like you would expect, I don't know. So it's not green. Like, or at least it's not. Maybe it's some sort of weird forest dragon. Maybe it's a different. Maybe it's a different brand of fairy dragon that's not small. That's not small and butterfly winged, but instead has those big ol' antlers. Like, what if? You just had a thought. Go ahead, express it. Oh. Avatar Sylvanus. Yeah, it could be. Could be. It's a bit hard to tell, unfortunately, and I think they're going to keep us hanging on. They're going to keep us hanging on, just waiting on the lore. And I know that you're big on lore, so yeah, I'm sure. And on top of that, you're the dragon DM. So you must be hungering. Oh, this is weird. This is looking weird. I don't like it very much. But I suppose that maybe I'm going to have to refine the rig. I'm going to have to refine the rigging once there's actually more, what do you call it? Once there's more vertices, once I've smoothed everything. Because right now, unfortunately, yeah, the armature is after the subdivision. Yeah, okay, that's going to look better. If I set the armature and then the subdivision, we're going to have a better idea of what this is all going to look like. And it's looking better, actually. It is looking better. And you know, I think that the feel, the vague feel of, like, the fact that it doesn't look horrifying, to me, good enough for now. But yeah, what else was there? I'm trying to remember. I'm going to have a quick look, actually. Going to have a very quick look. Ah, yeah, a little something for Soleil with the netherreal thing. And also Drizzt. And yeah, I want to know what that sort of time. Oh no! Yeah, oh well, it's okay. To be fair, the fall of Netherreal is sort of like, I kind of want to say canon events, so you can't go back in time and be like, no, Garcis, no, don't do it, no, don't put on the crown there. Or he's going to do it anyway. You may certainly try. But I mean, there's going to be interesting lore in there, probably. And you could always pilfer that lore and make an adventure that is cooler. Because you have a knack for cool adventures. Yes, I said it. Get wrecked. Yeah, but you deserved it. You deserve this. You deserve this. Get appreciated. Get praised, scrub. Actually, you're the opposite of a scrub, but... Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm going to openly praise someone who has had a big influence on the way that I on the way that I want to do to DM. Like sometimes the degree at which you've prepped things is intimidating. And also extremely cool. And also the ambience that you add to, or the atmosphere that you add to sessions in general is great. So boom, what you gonna do about this? Hmm? Hmm? Yes, but then I'm sending you a cease and desist. You can't be me. I'm me. I'm the changeling. I get to be other people. You don't get to be me or to be fake me. I get to be fake other people. So you... You've got a point. Proceed. Alright. I need to check if if I pose this differently. Like if I attempt to close the fist. Does this look okay? I mean, that's not really a fist, but it will be a reasonable approximation of this. And you will like it, or else. Or else what? I don't really have a follow-up for this. Say, or else I will cry. Oh, okay, the thumb is too noodly for now. We will not accept a thumb this noodly. Another picture of the same dragon. I'm going to have a look. Ooh. Yeah, it's... I'm not sure. Could be yet another type of dragon. What kind? I have no idea. But I want to say, I don't know. It's either not chromatic or a very rare case of chromatic that's chill. Seems chill. Could be. Could be. Yeah. Yeah, it could be some sort of... Is there such a thing as an amber dragon? Because, you know, I was thinking tree. I was thinking what could be tree-like. Ah, you know, that will do. This will do. Like, if I need to improve the rigging of the hands, I will at a later date. And then what I need to do for the pose is I'm going to bend the back forwards. You will notice that the hair and the teeth are not moving. It's fine. I'm going to probably throw the head backwards. And you'll notice that, oh no, the neck is not responding like it should. This is fine. I'm going to open the mouth wide. For now. That's what I'll do for now. Is it shift H? Yeah. So weight bait, I'm going to want to get the neck. Here. And also, what's that? Oh, that's the throat. The throat is just a bit weird. It is strange. I made it strange. That's fine. Fine, we're just going to handle it afterwards. But the bottom of the neck should really be associated, like should really be assigned to the neck. Surprise. The head, though, we're going to remove the assignment of everything that's below the jaw. I am messing up. That's okay. That can be fixed. Okay. So we have the neck. The neck is just going to continue to be assigned to about this. We can then blur. And then there's the jaw. Why is this happening like this? What's up here? Oh, okay. Never mind then. We are actually not going to want this to be assigned to the jaw. This is horrible. Let's first assign to the jaw. This entire part. This is assigned to the jaw. That should open the jaw, like open the mouth. Of course, there's a bit of a problem, as you may notice. I have assigned both of the lips to the jaw, and so they're remaining closed. Oopsie. We're going to have to arrange to We're going to have to arrange to open that mouth. We'll pick those pixels, those vertices. We will remove the weight of the jaw. And then we take those vertices, we remove the weight of the head. What happens when we go back to weight paint? Okay, we have some horrible nightmare. Still, everything is absolutely fine. Everything is absolutely fine. We have this horrific screaming face. It's okay. What we want. What we want. Actually, something that would be really cool is if I could assign the corners of the mouth like this one. I'm going to make it a seam right there. Mark seam. Oh, I see what's going on. About the weird way that the throat is shaped. Sorry if this is a bit disjointed. I'm having all sorts of thoughts coming up at the same time. We're going to mark this other seam. And now, normally, I could just no, that will not work. I can pick this. And I can assign nothing on the jaw. Then I can pick that. And assign nothing on the head. But everything on the jaw. This one, nothing on the jaw, everything on the head. And we go back to weight painting. And we notice that, hey, there's still horrific stuff. If we try to smooth... Come on, just smooth it out. Just smooth it. What's going on? What's going on? I'm scared. Okay, I've asked to only have like the main part of the head visible. This is difficult. This is spooky. Oh yeah, now I understand. I forgot to unassign this entire area from the jaw. So of course it's a bit of a mess. Yeah, that explains it. Mind you, it's still a bit of a nightmare. Like, I would truly appreciate if I could paint the lips into opening. And if it's going to be like this, then I'm just going to take, no. I'm going to take this, I'm basically going to pick the lower lip. It's becoming very, very abstract. And I'm sorry about. I'm sorry if it's a bit hard to get after a while. Is it? No, actually, that's the top lip. That's the top lip, and this, for some reason, this is the bottom lip. Think. Yeah, it's a bottom lip. They're sort of crossing each other. Yes! Yes! Yes, yes, yes. It's done. It's done. We have now managed to have the mouth open. It still looks horrifying. It does. But at least we have a clear view of everything. So I'm just going to set this to the jaw, setting this to the head. We are going to smooth the weights. We're going to smooth the weights on this side. Head, I noticed that there's still a little bit of crap here. Okay, and then it's just going to be this. Wait. Should have asked them, I'm pretty sure isn't a difference. Yeah. He is, but if I had asked him, hey, I am having trouble rigging the lips, he would have been like, he would have been very very puzzled. He would have been confused beyond belief. In fact, I'm still building some sort of horrific nightmare here. Oh, it's starting to look a bit smoother. Okay. This is still bad, but yeah. I need to figure out what's going on here. Why the mouth is doing this. It's probably because there's way too much here assigned to the jaw. I am in great pain watching this. I am in great pain. And this is not helping. So I'm going to have to okay, I'll pass. I am going to need to take this part and that part, and for them to be the only ones that I see. Okay. Weight pay. I see there is an absolute mess. Here we are going to just want to continue removing assignments to the head. It actually doesn't help that, yeah, okay. I'm going to want this to not be assigned to the jaw. Actually, I'm going to repeat this. This is 100% on the head, 0% on the jaw. This is 0% on the head, 100% on the jaw. Okay, starting to look a bit better. And by better, I just mean that, you know, it's yeah, it's marginally better. If I smooth this, and if I smooth that, I need to figure out why. Wait. Oh, that's a really flat throat. What's going on? Okay, and this, wait, this is also going to get sort of smooth like this. This windpipe, it's fine if it's a little, if it's not the proper shape of windpipe. It doesn't matter, you shouldn't look that deep. Yeah, we're just going to start removing a bit of weight from the head and jaw, because this is the throat. It should mostly be assigned to the neck, really. It will move with the neck. Okay. Why is it that the lips are being weird? Like, please don't tell me that I... Oh no. I'm just going to need to check something. Okay, this is stupid. It turns out that I have linked the top lips, the top lip and the bottom of the mouth, and the opposite. That was dumb, but don't worry, I will fix it immediately. By doing this, remove those faces, and bridge those faces. Please do it in a sensible way. You are doing it in a sensible way, right? I can see that there's a little bit of, yeah. This should be here. Please work with me here. That would really mean a lot to me. Now this should be fine. It should. If we do weight paint. Yeah, there. It's back to normal-ish. It's back to not looking... Well, it looks horrifying, but a small level of horrifying. And also, I need to give you some an ad break. So, be right back. welcome back. Alright, it's time to actually try to fix this, because this is kind of a mess still. Yeah. I suppose I smooth that one. Smooth that one. I mean, yeah, that's a mouth. That's a mouth. It's good. Goblin mode. Okay, let's see what happens if I move this and just be like There's something funny happening here with the lip. So we're going to fix it. Okay, what is it? Maybe it's just that, wait. I kind of wonder why, this is, like, is there some sort of weird, normals thing? So I'm going to have to Alt N, recalculate outside. Ah, there was a normals problem. There was a normals problem. Yeah. Okay. That's smoother. That's better. But also, that means that I can close those lips. Wait, actually, move this part. And this part. Yes. There. Okay. What would be nice too is if I could assign the teeth. So teeth with the armature. I like empty groups, and I can just edit teeth. Excuse me. Is there any way that I could perhaps? Am I actually? Oh no, no. Okay. Sorry, I was editing the armature still. Edit. So I'm just going to take all the upper teeth. I'm going to assign them entirely to the head. And surprise, all the lower teeth. I'm going to assign them exclusively to the jaw. Do her teeth look okay? And that's the... I mean, they look fine to me. Look fine. They look okay. They look alright. I just need to hide the armature just to see. We'll have to... Wait. Ah! Oh! No. Ah! Nom nom nom. No. Well. Oh, I'm happy with those teeth. They're creepy little pointy teeth. Maybe the lips are a bit far ahead from the teeth. But I can always change that later. Watch as I never change it. Okay, time to get the head back in position. Interesting. There's something odd there happening. I saw something bleeding through. That's the neck. That's the neck. I suppose that. Wait. I had completely forgotten that I could do that, by the way. The face, like the face mask. Maybe I need to put some on spine upper there. No, I don't. Then what's up with this? Why is it? Why is it not doing it? Oh, there's something that's... Wait. I would... Is it Alt Dash is Shift H? Yeah. No, this is the neck. This is the head, this is the jaw. I'm just going to remove a bit of assignment from the head here, just going to give it to the neck. And I am going to blur this. No, that's not at all. That's not at all how I should do it. There. I'd instead blur this. still don't really understand why the neck is doing what it's doing. Is it the clavicle? It might be the clavicle. Okay, I'm going to just have to make this a little less clavicle dependent. And perhaps a bit more neck dependent. Yes, it still shows something. To me, that can only mean one thing. The neck needs to be... It's super weird to say, but the neck needs to be clavicle dependent. Just a tiny little bit of clavicle weight. Like nothing that harsh. Just teensy wincy bit right there. Okay, now the neck shouldn't show. It shouldn't. Will it though? Probably. At some point it's probably going to show. We are also going to take the eyes and the tail. And we're going to and groups. Empty groups. For the tail, we're just going to remove all the groups, but the tail related one. Oh no, wait, and the hips. So just sorry for the clicking. There. Okay. Come to think of it, I could have done could have done weight with envelopes. Is there still a chance that I could just do it? Signed from bone envelopes. Yeah. Oop. That did not help. What have you been doing? Wait, assign automatic from both, maybe? That's super weird. This has been... Wait. Maybe I'm just going to have to do it again. Oop. Oop. Armature deform with automatic weight. No, with envelope weight. This will work. This might work. This may or may not work at all. That's a bit annoying. But I can't help but notice. That's a lot of useless... Oh wait. Can I just remove all unassigned weights? No, that's absolutely not that. Oh, good. There's some stuff. I'm just going to have to delete a lot of. Wait, no. I could just lock those, and then be like, delete all unlocked groups. Now I don't have to frantically click on my mouse until it breaks. I'd like to just have the anchor be assigned to the hips, but not that stuff over there. I'm just going to want this to move, to want the tail to move a little smoothly if it has to. There. But actually, I am going to want to assign that part too. There. I think that what's going to happen with tail is that I might have, if we ever see a tail, it's probably going to sway a bit. And with the base, like with tail 0 being the guide and everything else just being dynamic bones or whatever they're called. The source engine calls them jiggle bones, but if I could remember what Unity calls them, it would be really cool. I don't. The eyes, yes, the eyes. We're going to just going to edit them. Like this one is obviously completely assigned to eye left. This one to eye right. And plop. Here they are. Okay. Everything's fine so far, I'd say. There's just that part with the legs that are a bit noodly. I don't like it. I don't like it. It pisses me off a bit. Well, it doesn't really piss me off, but it's I find it aesthetically unpleasant. So I'm going to try to see how to fix it. And the way to fix it, I'm going to hide the armature, is probably to raise this a bit so that the shin is more defined. Defined. Sometimes I have trouble with with the accentuation, with the stressing of words. Mostly because French is not a language that's very stressed. Typically, someone whose first language was French, when speaking English, will forget to put stressing on syllables. And I'm one of them. This is a bit better. Yeah, yeah. The inhabitants, the bigger the city, the worse it is. Yeah. All right. You know, that will do. That will do. I'm not going to. I'm not going to fret over that kind of stuff. And now pick the armature. Who's here transform all? No, wait. Who's here transform all? Thank you. And of course there's the hair, but the hair I'm not going to mess with the hair yet. Simply because it's a complex shape. I don't even know how many polys it's going to be, and do I really want to do? I mean, I do want the hair to animate a little. I don't think that she bothers about having that she's particularly bothered about having messy hair, but yeah. I could revisit the UV mapping. A safety concern. Her safety. Yeah, but you know, that's what's a bit of the safety. That's what the goggles are for. That's what the leather jacket thing is for. That's what the padding is for. Protecting your face? Nah, you don't need to do that. You don't need to tie your hair to make sure that it doesn't catch on fire. Yeah, it is where the thinking bits are. It's very well. It very well is. I think she might not have thought this through. Wisdom of 5. So yeah, what I was thinking was revisiting the UV editing. So I'm going to pick the model again, edit. There is one part, I believe, that is still a horrific mess. And that's, yes, that's this one. This. Her face! I would like to unwrap again. Okay, so now I have the face. I have what may very well be the inside of her mouth, and her tongue, and her... I think that's the top and that's the bottom. But can't really tell which is which, and I think the bottom. I think. Oh, I can't tell. I can't tell. Select mesh. Hide unselected. Okay. What is this? Huh. I mean, I suppose I could I suppose I could make it so that the tongue has its own sort of wait. I have an idea. I'm going to put another seam right here. Unless no, that's not a genius idea. That's not a genius. This one is a genius idea. I'm going to have to wait. Yeah, I can't help it if I have an accent. You have an accent. Everyone has an accent, to be fair. But I can't. I'm not even too sure. That speaks of my ignorance. But I'm not too sure who that guy is again. Probably some sort of football guy, but I don't watch a lot of football. Everyone has an accent, and they're all beautiful. True. Very true. Ah, yes. Yeah, that's it does. It did sound like the name does sound Portuguese. Oh, what am I doing? Oh no, what am I doing? That should be marked as a seam as well. And then there is the usually I don't care. It's so small. So small, it's completely insignificant. There. That's going to be it. So, of H, I'm going to have the hands. Yeah. The hands. I'm going to have the face. The rest of the head. and the mouth. This is all going to be unwrapped on something. So, boop. That's one collection of parts. Then there's going to be the shirt. The trousers and the padding. I'm just realizing something. Okay, I'm just going to have to rename those things. Yeah. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. This is here. And then there's the jackets. The straps, the shoes, get another one, and then this, that's yet another one. But I noticed that there's something missing here. Oh, that's your part of the mouth. You are probably... Wait, I would actually like to know... Ah. That's a problem. Why doesn't it show... Oh yeah, okay. Oh, that's part of the strap. This goes in there. This... I'd like to know what that is. What is that? Oh, that's the inside of the shirt. Okay. So this goes with the shirt. Yeah. And actually, this scene makes no sense now. I'm going to clear it. This. What's that? That's the sleeve. So those we take to the rest of the shirt. Then there's this. To show what that is, that's the inside of the eye socket. That's the eye socket. It goes with the rest of the head. this, it's inside the nostril. It goes with the rest of the head. And this, what the hell is that? What is it? It certainly looks like it's the inside of a belt that I may have forgotten. So it goes with the rest of the leather stuff. Okay. So we save again. We have... We are going to have to duplicate this one. We'll duplicate it by going into the shading. If I'm not mistaken... if I'm not mistaken, I will want... But my brain is just... It's just being a mess. So... I will go with skin. Then there's one that I will call fabric. Then there's one I call leather. And then there's one I call metal. So the metal one, I just give those two colors. And I'd be like, yeah, this I can assign to the metal. Then it's going to be leather. The leather, which is going to... This is... Again, this is just... this is temporary. And then there's fabric. So the fabric is going to be... It's basically going to be everything from the lilac shirt to the green trousers. But it's basically to remember that they're on the same UVMap. That's all I'm doing this for. And then there's going to be the skin. That's mostly going to be red. And I'm again doing this to remember that it's the skin. Alright. So time to assign all that. This, all of this, L. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. Boop. No, actually, this, this, and that. That's fabric. This is fabric. This and that. And then there's still the inside of the color. There. That over there, I'm going to assign that to... Oh. Wait a minute. Why doesn't it appear? I think I might be... Wait. That's super strange. That's assigned to fabric. This one, this, that's assigned to leather. The rest is skin and metal here. Metal, and you know what? I'm just going to make it very metallic, that we can tell. The fabric is going to be fairly rough. The skin is going to be less rough. The leather is going to be still less rough, probably. Like, because it's going to be slightly shiny. But I'll work on... I'll mess with that later, of course. Okay. So now... Oh, it looks like I forgot something. This... is also leather. Okay. So I'm going to, for now, just select everything that's leather. It's super weird that what is that not supposed to be? That's I suppose this is also leather, technically. So I select all that, unwrap. Still not sure what this is, to be honest. Might delete it. If it represents nothing, just, yeah. I mean, it can't be that important if I can't see it. Let me introduce you to air. Alright, we now take everything that is fabric . Is that... Oh wait, that's inside of the sleeves. It should also be fabric. So we take everything that is fabric, we unwrap it, we take everything that is skin. Shit, that's not what I wanted to do. Select, not assigned. Unwrap. And we take everything that is metal. Select it. Unwrap. Okay. We have something that looks like a big mess. It doesn't really matter right now. I think it doesn't really matter, but I can't be too sure actually. Can't be too sure actually. Is there a way? If I export the UV layout, is it going to export all the polys or only part of them? So I'm just going to check darkness, UV metal. And I'm going to go to my 3D work, character, darkness. Okay, it only exports the UV map for the material in question, which is great. It's great. Yes, Darkness would be proud. She would be. Actually, do you see that weird wrapping here? That's not good. That's not good. The bottom, like the bottom of the, like the shape and size of, mostly the size of the squares is really, really inconsistent. That's not good. So what we're going to do, real quick, why is it that way? Oh, of course it's that way because it's not, there's no seams at all. Well, there are probably seams, but we're going to make a seam here. And we're going to make a seam over there. Now we're going to have to reselect everything that's leather. We're going to ask for a new unwrap. And what do you know? What do you know? Checkerboard is less warped. The checkerboard on her butt though is really warped. What's up? What's up with that? I mean, she's going to wear a coat. She's going to wear a big coat. Her butt is not really going to be visible. Yeah, in the wrong. Yes, 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 yes. They are, but they are warped. They are completely, awfully warped. Your butt is warped. I wonder what happened here. Like, of course, you know why it's warped? Because there's one seam under the legs, but there's no seam outside. So, surprise, warped. Going to handle this by making another seam here, and we're going to pick again everything that's fabric. We are going to unwrap it, and now the squares are less deformed. That's the goal. That's what we are looking for, like every time. Because otherwise the translation from flat image to a texture on a 3D model becomes pretty awful. Okay, there's going to be an ad break that is scheduled for in a minute, so I'm going to instead run it right now. And I'll see you again in 3 minutes then. Hello, I am back. Yeah, so we have managed to sort of handle this thing. And here's the thing, I can't really truly remember. There's a way. There's a way that I'm supposed to be able uh, to quickly make a sort of texture, like to give it a semblance of shading. And I'm not too sure how to do it anymore. So what I'm going to try to do, I'm just going to try to do it again somehow. Like, okay, so I think that there was something to do with the world and how in the viewport display it was supposed to be kind of almost white but not quite. And then, damn it. You know what? I'm just going to reopen one of my old files so that I understand how I did that. Let's see. Maybe. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, there was some sort of... There had to be some sort of ambient occlusion. No! 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 How dare you? Okay, so... Oh my god, I can't remember any of this. Can't remember it. There was something about baking, you know, just baking stuff. I've completely forgotten how to do it. That's okay, YOLO. That's what darkness would have wanted. Okay, so let's 21st week of September. I wish I could rig things that fast, honestly. If I could, I would. But I can't. So I won't. Let's say something. Let's just take this, copy it, go into the go into the skin skin material. Keep in mind, again, I have gone back to full seat of my pants work. Alright? So we're going to take the ambient occlusion, we're going to plug it in there. Okay. That so far, I mean, you can't really see what it does, but that's fine. I'm going to want to add a Getting the darkness back. Yeah. I'm just sort of. I'm waving my hands around. Yeah, no. As I said last time, inside me, inside me at all times, there are two characters, like just desperately wrestling controls from one another. This is possibly a Donar versus Darkness thing. Hey, they say that in each character you put a bit of you. So, you know, right now I'm struggling with, hey, this has to be absolutely stellar. It has to, people have to look at it and go, wow, and they have to weep like a single little tear rolling down their cheek. The other part of me is going, what the fuck are you doing? Dude, you don't have infinite free time. Finish that thing. Just run through it. Just barrel through it. Finish it, put it out there. You gotta. If people don't like it, whatever. And that's my darkness part. Honestly, if I had that Donar mindset all the time, I'd never get anything done. I am going to want an image texture. And I'm going to want a new one, and it's going to be 1024, because why not? Text, darkness, skin. And it doesn't really need alpha. We don't care, because there doesn't need to be any transparent bits. Going to try to save here. I think I am going to not. Do I want the scene lights? I have no idea. We'll try it multiple times. If it doesn't work, we'll try a different way. Render, I am going to just ask for very few samples so that it renders fast. I'm going to want it to bake just a direct and indirect light. Maybe it's just a direct. I don't know. I can't remember. All I know is that I'm about to throw the lever. Blammo! What did it do? It did nothing. It literally did nothing. Which means that I must have fucked up. Contribution diffuse, perhaps. Let's go. Oh, it's already baking slower, which is a sign that it's actually taking information. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's doing something. It did a thing. It did a thing. But unfortunately, it considered that those were in the shadows, and maybe they won't always be in the shadows. So let's bake again, except just with the diffuse lights and the direct lights. That's not quite there. Should I? There be scene lights You know, I'm just going to click on every. I'm going to click on every option until it works. And also, yes, that's normal. I'm getting choppy. I'm getting choppy because my graphics card is being used. Big type. Wait. That's probably because I'm supposed to click on this. Oh, I am a silly goose. Yeah. That's why. I mean, maybe, or maybe not. What? Oh, I clicked on something. I clicked on something and that didn't... Something weird happened. I don't know. Oh, it's pause preview. Okay. Well, I am not sure. Maybe there's not supposed to be a light. Maybe there isn't supposed to be. Maybe I can just bake it again and see if things are different. I'm not too sure. Honestly, I'm not absolutely certain that this is supposed to be the way it is. And you know, maybe I shouldn't actually be. Maybe I shouldn't render stuff. Maybe I shouldn't render stuff while broadcasting. That's potentially a little silly. Potentially. I'm just going to check out. Wait. I'm not going to save the image. I kind of want to know how I baked it. I baked it with just contribution color. That's all. Diffuse above surface. Okay. Diffuse above surface. I'm still going to bake it while broadcasting because as we say in French, tu me connais pas, je suis un fou moi. Alright. So it's a little stinky. It's kind of a bit stinky. Why is that? I mean, that's probably because... Wait. That's probably because I could... because I could change the ramp, I guess. It is a darkness way. If anything, if anything, that's particularly, it's particularly appropriate for me to just start like rendering things while on stream, while just directly online. Yeah, I'll do it. Just... I mean, that's sure is a sure is a model. Like, it sure is a texture. I'm going to save it just in case. And it's text darkness skin. Yep. I'm just realizing something. Did I? No. Okay, the teeth are. Yeah. I'm going to have to. I suppose I'm going to have to mess with. I'm going to have to mess with stuff. I feel that's something that needs to be done outside of the stream. The bit of sort of exploration, experiments, rendering stuff over and over and over until it actually decides to cooperate and be cool. But I think that's we are at a decent spot there. We're at a decent spot. I'm going to re-display the goggles. And I'm going to show the image right here. Blender is also French. Wow. Yeah. Well, yeah. It's yeah. It has to show. It has to show its rebellious. Its rebellious side. You know. Just. But it's mostly that I don't want to just show you choppy rendering over and over, like, or rather choppy broadcasting over and over, because Blender wants my processing power, but OBS wants my processing power, and everything else wants my processing power. Everything wants it. It's like they're fighting for the cake, for the slices of cake that is processing power. And yeah, I don't want you to have to just stare at my model just behaving like it's been animated by a studio that had the budget for like 1 frame per second. So you'll get updates on the Discord. I am just keep an eye on the Discord. Donald's cake. Is it that everybody is fighting for Donar's cake, or is it that Donar wishes to share his cake with the greater number? I'll take a screenshot here. Whoop. There. And I'm going to post an update on Blue Sky, just to show that things are moving. Things are moving. But in the meantime, I'm going to also check for people to raid. You know what? Curious. You know, Curio. Curio is doing another stream of art. Cozy little stream of art, and I think that it's time to pay her another visit. But yeah, thank you for being here. Today I was kind of tired. I kind of came home tired, and I'm just glad that I got to do a little bit of to make a little bit of progress on what's essentially my next project, my next big creative project. which also brings us closer to Darkness Streams with the 3D model. Looking forward to that. So yeah, thank you. And Thursday, maybe I'll do more 3D. Maybe instead I'll be drawing some emotes, because I've still been wanting emotes. Or maybe I'll be modeling redeems or something of the sort. There will be art at least on Thursday. In the meantime, thank you very much. Stay around. We're raiding out, and I'll see you in a few days. Bye bye.